Hey guys, just reposting something here. You're gonna love this. Wait till the end, and yeah, you're really gonna like what you're gonna see and what you're gonna hear at the end of this video. So please watch.
I'll show you a woman who's done incredible work. I did not interview men for the first 4 years of my study. And it wasn't until a man looked at me one day after a book signing and said, "I love what you have to say about shame. I'm curious why you didn't mention men." And I said, "I don't study men." And he said, "That's convenient." And I said, "Why?" And he said, "Because you say to reach out, tell our story, be vulnerable. But you see those books you just signed for my wife and my 3 daughters?" I said, "Yeah. They'd rather me die on top of my white horse than watch me fall down."
Hey buddy.
When we reach out and be vulnerable, we get the shit beat out of us. And don't tell me it's from the guys and the coaches and the dads. Because the women in my life are harder on me than anyone else. So I started interviewing men and asking questions. And what I learned is this. You show me a woman who can actually sit with a man in real vulnerability and fear, I'll show you a woman who's done incredible work. I did not interview men for the first 4 years of my study.
Okay guys, so this is meant to be a short, but then at the end of the day I don't really care if it's short or not. I really don't give a shit. And do apologize with the swearing, but then at the same time, then again, I don't really give a shit. Guys, women don't understand what it is to be a man. Men understand what it is to not just be a man. They understand what it is to literally be a woman. We do not just suffer your pain, we suffer our pain. When things go wrong in a family, men get kicked to the curb. Suicide rate is way higher in men than in women. Fact. In these first world countries, women get shown favoritism. If you want to know why men die sooner than women, it's not just because they want to. That's meant to be a joke, but it really isn't. And to some degree, there's some truth in that joke. It's partially why it's funny. Kind of a sad funny, really. But the fact is that men die sooner because we get less love. And just like food and water, without it we die. Well, we need love. Just like little babies that die in the hospital. If you ever read any stories about children, doesn't matter if it's a girl or boy, if they don't get hugs, children that don't get hugs literally die. So, when a man and woman, husband and wife, when they divorce or separate, the children 99% of the time stay with the mother. The men go to work, they're in pain, they suffer. No matter what the reason is, I don't care whose fault it is. I don't care if the man was abusive or if the woman was abusive, because usually if there's abuse, trust me, the woman was abusive as well. There's houses for women. There's all these places for women, but there's no housing. There's no protection for men. And you wonder why they suffer, and you wonder why they lash out, and you wonder why they might do certain things that they shouldn't do. But when they're not given the support that they need, this is why things get worse. Men are in prison more than women. Why? Because women lie way more than men. That's just a fact. There's a reason why MGTOW, men go their own way. Have you ever heard of that? There's a reason why this is getting more and more. So there's a reason why more men are choosing to stay single. And there's a reason why more and more women are lonely, because they'll never find, they'll find tons of good men, but they'll never find a man. Because like the Bible even says, a good woman is hard to find. When they're allowed to murder our children and have an abortion, especially when there's no reason for it, you think that doesn't hurt us? You think that we don't care? My children are dead because some woman decided that, that basically her child had no rights. I'm willing to give my life up for a stranger. I'd give my life up guaranteed for my son or my daughter. So I don't know what kind of a coward you are, but I sure ain't. And any really good woman worth her salt would never, ever do something like that. Murder is murder at any age, guys. And this is not just about abortion. It's about so many other reasons out there. There's men that are paying child support that have never been proven it's their child. There's so much stuff coming out now with DNA testing. Men that have paid for years for a child that's not even their son or their daughter. It's absolutely disgusting how corrupt the judicial system is. The judges and lawyers make tons of money off of divorce. I never hear about any lawyers or judges that make money off of helping a man and a woman keep their marriage together. Honestly, if you really want to help children, if you actually care about children at any age, you actually care about the children in our society. You got to, more importantly, care about the men. You help a man support his family, and I'm not just talking about a job. You help a man, okay, be a man. You help a man and do everything in your power to make his life better. Trust me, he will be happy, and he will treat not just himself better, he'll treat his wife better, he'll treat his kids better. And that's what it starts down. It starts from the top down, guys. If you have a bad boss, everybody in the company hates working there. If you have a good boss, no problem. If you have one little employee that sucks, you can get rid of that employee. That's easy. But trying to get rid of a boss, it's not that easy. It's like anything in life, guys. If you have a bad president, you're going to have problems in that country. If you have a bad, like Trudeau, you have an evil prime minister, you're going to have problems in your government. Just, that's why we have evil in our judicial system, guys. And that's why life is so tough for men in this country. And then you got cops that have no respect for God's law or order, right? It's more important to make money and more important to serve and protect the government than it is the people that they were hired to do, right? Anyways, guys, hope you liked that little video. This is an absolutely amazing video. So true, and I've watched it before. More people need to watch this, but sadly enough, I bet you I'll get hardly any likes. I'll probably get nobody that's probably even gonna watch this video. You know why? Because most of you just don't give a damn. You just don't really care. Not just about men. You don't care about fathers. You really don't care about children. You don't even care about women. Because when you harm the father, you don't just harm the father. You harm the mother. You harm the children. You harm society. And all the problems that come along with it. That's right. So if you're a lawyer and you're helping someone get a divorce or a separation, you're just evil. Anyways, guys, to anybody out there that actually really cares, watch this video. Share it. If you really care, share it. Right? Caring is sharing, they say, especially when you share the truth. Bye for now, guys, from the Bear.